outside of Andy Ruiz beating Anthony Joshua, is this the next most heartbreaking thing for you, England losing to Italy? Because you were heavily invested in this.
Yeah, I'm a bit tired today. I'm on your time zone, so felt very drained when I woke up this morning, and I knew I had to come and speak to you guys. I knew you'd mention it, but we come from a strange country where, like, it was such a big achievement for us to reach the finals, and then we lost in the final, and then it's like, oh, the manager needs to be sacked. Whoa, we're rubbish. Whoa, So we have a very young team. The young man who missed the penalty, the final penalty. I mean, we missed 3 penalties. Was only 19, and it's like they're building towards a better future and a brighter future. Unfortunately, we lost against a very good team in Italy and lost on penalties, which is the tightest margin you can lose in a game. So we're very proud, but also feel that might have been one that slipped away. But it was it's hard for you guys to say. It was a big lift for us. In America, many states have been open for a while. There's a lot of normality coming back really to the whole of America right now across every state. But we're probably like 2 months behind you. So it's brought us a little bit of normality. It's brought us a little bit of hope. I just hope that we can use. We're a glass half empty nation, I feel. Yeah. And I hope that we can change that and just become a little bit more positive. And I hope as well that the people here can support the young kids who miss the penalties. Because we do have a big problem with online hate, racism.
Yes.
It's just people hiding behind keyboards. It's unbelievable that you can live in a society these days where that even exists, and it's the problem. I mean, look, this is a conversation for another show, but It's just the problem where you have social media platforms with such a lack of identity for users that anyone can go on and say whatever they want to anyone without circumstances. And it shouldn't be acceptable, and it shouldn't be allowed in this day and age. I mean, racism shouldn't be acceptable and allowed, but certainly not anonymous trolling on social media platforms. You know what I mean? So we now have the issue of all that because it's like kids and idiots and moronic people who, as soon as those guys miss a penalty, will go on and start trolling them and abusing them. And it's sad, really, because those guys gave us something over the last month or so.
Right. 3 of the most talented guys in the game. It's sad that you lose on penalties, but they don't just deal with racism online. I mean, soccer is one of the sports that I've realized that even during the games, you got fans, saying very racial derogatory things, during the game.
Yeah, that exists as well, particularly internationally. But it's for me, Breck, it's the online presence where as soon as that happens last night, you can see the screenshots of people, and it's a cross between racist people who are inbred with kind of like generational racism through their parents and just, and it's just through idiots who may not even be racist, but they're just kids and but that's even worse like that. It's everything. And it's, I don't know, these kids have the courage to step up and take a penalty at 19. And and the worrying thing is they're probably thinking about that when they step up to take the penalty.